Happy Sunday, it's Dr. Crypto here with another crypto.com, or should I say CRO update and general crypto update. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday and all gearing up ready for this new week ahead. Will we get the pumps or will we get dumps, or is it just going to go sideways? But right now we can see Bitcoin sitting at $42,416 with a market cap of the whole market, crypto market that is, of $1.56 trillion. So yeah, we're holding the line. Bitcoin is holding pretty strong in my opinion. My opinion is that Bitcoin is hovering between that $38,000 to $42,000 at the moment. So as you can see here, I'll just go to the chart very quickly on Bitcoin. Basically, we dropped down from this channel here. We dropped down and the bulls were managed to step in and push us back up into this channel again. And we can try and get into that smart trail, which is basically on the Lux algo. So this indicator I'm using at the moment is Lux algo, and we're trying to catch, and we've caught that smart trail here. So we're back on track again. Are we going to get some positive news this week? As the grayscale dumping slowed down, it seems to be that it has slowed down significantly. So could this now be a turn where we start making more to the upside? Well, obviously time will tell on that. And like I say, I always have a risk management plan. Anything can happen at any point in time. But we can see here on the bubbles at the moment, we can see majority of things are pretty much in the green, but you just got to be careful at the weekend. It could just be a false move, and it can be heavily manipulated, the markets at the weekends, by the whales. So just be aware of that. We might be green today and red tomorrow, so just be aware of that. But we can see here at the moment we are still in that accumulation. We are getting actually, if you look at it here, we're very touching the buy. We're still in that accumulating area, but the strong buys coming in. We're starting to tip. You can see very closely we're tipping there back into that buy zone there. So what's the fear in green like at the moment? Well, actually, we've sort of holding around about that 54 area, so we're very neutral at the moment. And obviously in 10 hours and 57 minutes time we'll be changing. But do not forget, not long to go, we've got the halving coming up. So are we going to get a pre-halving dump, or is history going to change a little bit, and maybe this is start of the dump we're having now, and then the rest of it is starting to make the strong moves to the upside? But CRONOS, I've noticed one thing. We're starting to get a lot of other influencers are starting to talk about CRO, but at the moment CRO is sitting around about just above 8 cents at the moment, with a market cap of just over $2 billion. So we're gradually trying to climb back up there, because we were hovering not so long ago between that 9 cents and 10 pence kind of mark in area. But hopefully we could get back up on that, because at the moment we can see CRO on the charts. We've basically, just like Bitcoin did, we've dropped below the channel here, and we're trying to push ourselves back up through that into that channel again. But at the moment we've just got that little bit of resistance at the moment, which is holding us down at this point in time. But obviously if Bitcoin pumps up, we can imagine CRO, or if we get some good news about CRO, crypto.com or CRONOS, that could turn the tables quite significantly, really. But we can say here we've got like Brian Chung. He's got 41,000 followers on Twitter, but on YouTube he's got 1.5 million views. And you can see on this bit here he's been talking about CRONOS. Now, bit skeptical on this. He just says top 10 altcoins set to do a 10x by March. Bit skeptical. Personally, I'm not too sure it will happen, but hey-oh, it's crypto, and you just don't know. If people say never going to happen, I don't agree with that, because it's crypto. Anything can happen at any point in time. We could drop down a 10x drop, or like he said here, we could get a 10x gain, or you might just not do anything at all. We might just do some bits of ups and downs, but you can't rule anything out. And I'm not being over bullish or anything like that. It's crypto. We've seen it happen many times. I've been a few cycles and I've seen it all happen. I mean, we've been getting people like bayc here, CRONOS Explained. BitBoy, as people used to know as BitBoy, now as Ben Armstrong. You love him or hate him. It doesn't matter. He was talking about CRONOS and what crypto.com offer. And now, as we all know, one of the biggest things with crypto.com is obviously not just the staking rewards, but also the debit cards as well. And as it is, out there, that I am a CRO holder, and I'm also an IC White debit card holder as well. I've got various of my coins in the DeFi app and the app itself, and on the trading exchange on spot as well. Like, so I've got a number of avenues where I am DCAing all the time. I DCA every day, to be honest with you. And I just want to put this out. This is an individual I follow, Yugoslav Dana. I probably just totally just ripped that to bits, that name. Give him a follow. He gives some great alpha on here, and I'll love to have something like this CRONOS gift pack. It looks pretty awesome. But he just goes it's worth checking out this tweet because he puts it out perfectly of what crypto.com or CRONOS, about the Forex strike options. He goes on about number 3, about the finance. Kiln Finance has raised 17 million in funding, led by 1x Network, with participation from by crypto.com, and introducing the CRONOS Explorer API service. Treasury. He goes on and on about all the different things, the staking, what crypto.com and CRONOS are offering. The loaded lines main city updates he gives here. He also says 1 week left for the Bitcoin supercharger. Get in there, and he goes on about everything what crypto.com are offering, and it goes on and on and on and on, and he gives so much alpha on it. Give him a follow. It's worth it, because I love following people like this because they give so much information on there, and it puts you in perspective when you start seeing a lot of FUD out there, and then you start reading what Hugo has to put on here. It gives you so much, it actually puts you back into perspective of what crypto.com and CRONOS is doing. Because at the end of the day, all the FUD that CRONOS has had and crypto.com have had, they've all come out shining. Because, like I said, with CRONOS, and I've done this on a couple of videos, if we could catch up where BNB is where now is, that's £1. That's $1.78. That is nothing. That's a 21x. If CRO just got to the market cap of what BNB is, so a BNB is sitting there at 45 billion, and there's nothing to say we're not going to get to that, because I think we got close to that in the last bull market. But there's nothing saying we're going to not get to that, because you've got to look at where BNB came from. Like BNB. That came from, I've checked this out here now. If I just click on here, now quickly check it out. All-time, look at what the all-time low was. 96 cents, 6 years ago. All-time high of $690. And that is exactly where CRO went. Is sort of hovering around now. So what could CRO do in this bull run or in 6 years' time? You just got to bear that one in mind. You've got to stop looking at the short term, look at the long term. Because like I said, if we could get to where BNB is now, that's a 21x. Nothing to be sniffed at. And another project that can't be sniffing at is Tectonic. That is a sleeping giant in my opinion. And my opinion is that this could easily do a 20 to 50x on the bull market. I really do. This is one of the projects that I've built my bags up. I'm happy to how many billions I've got in Tectonic. I own a hell of a lot because I'm really hoping this really does rocket in the bull market. And we can see here the market cap, and we go to all here. We can see what the market cap was. $46 million. We're sitting at 35 million at 33 million as of at the moment. But we've got quite a long way to go on that one. So, but I've really got a big bag here, which I'm really holding for this bull market, because I've got every faith that this bull market, Tectonic, is going to make some big moves. But at the moment, Tectonic, it hasn't really changed from the previous video you've done. It's found support here on this node here, on the VPVR here. The node right here where I'm sort of trying to Can't zoom that in too much, but we're sort of sitting on the node here. So we've got a nice little bit of support at the moment. Then obviously CRO makes a move and Bitcoin makes a move, then obviously we're going to go up. But zoom out on CRO. Zoom out, because obviously you've got to look at the products they're offering. All the APRs, and obviously we're looking at potential burns for the CRONOS as well, like, so that could be quite significant if that gets passed in the next couple of weeks. So just bear that one in mind. But just be careful today. It's always a bit false today because obviously we get a lot of like whale activity and it gets heavily manipulated at weekends. But hopefully this GBTC sell-off is slowly dying away. We've got a bit of Mt. Gox rumours going around, so we just got to wait and see on that one. But I'm hoping we're going to get a bit of a bullish week this week. So at the moment, like I said, the altcoins are just a mixture of green at the moment. So we got like RON at 7.72, but Beam 4.26. So, but like I said, do not forget also, do not forget, and I said, if you want to be a millionaire, diversify, research, don't put more money you're willing to lose. Look at the projects, look at the websites, look at who the CEOs are. Are they getting any funding? What's the community like? Always check those kind of things out. So I hope everybody has a great Sunday, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care and have a great week.